Hi everyone, and welcome to Cycle Power, the podcast where we dive into the rhythms of our bodies to understand ourselves better and discover how the power of our cycles shapes every part of our lives. I'm Sofia, one of your hosts, and today I'm joined by Mariana, Isabela, and Carol, and we are here to talk about a topic of great importance in women's life: contraceptive methods.
Hi everyone, I'm Mariana, and to start with this conversation, I think it's important to understand what is the definition of contraceptive methods. Isabella, do you want to explain us?
Yes, of course, Mariana. The contraceptive methods are instruments or tools that significantly reduce the possibility of fertilization.
Also, it's important to know that there are different options to prevent pregnancy. For example, long-acting reversible contraception, LARC, hormonal method, variant method, emergency contraceptions.
There are a lot of alternatives, especially for women, but each one has different effects on your body, so I really recommend you to ask for a doctor before choosing one.
Yeah, that's true. Especially with the hormonal methods, could be some disadvantage. For example, increase the probability of cardiovascular disease, change in your weight, depression, or brain sensibility.
Oh my god, it's a lot of things to take into account. At the moment of choosing a contraceptive method, I would like to share my experience using birth control pills. It hasn't been the best. First of all, I start taking them by the recommendation of my dermatologist. Since then, I have experienced side effects such as migraines, dizziness, and my legs start to feel heavy. For this reason, I prefer to use another option. So I switched to another brand of pills, but the same effects remained. Finally, I went to another specialist, but the appointment was very disappointing for me, especially for the answer of the doctor who said like, you have to tolerate the treatment, or you prefer to get pregnant?
That sucks. My experience was a little similar. When I was to start to use contraceptive method, I thought that in Pro Familia the attention was gone better than my EPS. Well, I was wrong. I paid my medical appointment and the doctor only asked if I was a person of habit or not. After this, she's only wrote a medical order to use Yada, that is a bill control pill for 5 years without any recommendation or exam. This concentrate method wasn't the better option for me. Although I stopped suffering from insane cramps at the first, I began to suffer acne, I again weighed, and my mood was very changeable. The worst part was when I wanted to take it off, and they wouldn't let me because I hadn't completed 5 years to use contraceptive method. But this is another story.
I'm so sorry for hearing these kind of experiences, but thank you so much for sharing it with us. I'm sure that it isn't easy. Let's talk about another method that is known as AUD. What do you know about that?
Yeah, I heard that the process of IUD insertion is very painful for some women.
Yeah, it's something like the cervix must be pinched with forceps, and it's very, very painful.
And also, the medical staff tends to be rude and unfairly if the patients complain or cry because they cannot stand the pain.
I didn't know that was so hard. I hope there exist other alternatives.
Yeah, I heard some about natural methods that are based on the body temperature or your calendar.
One know and one not so well now.
I know that the calendar of Remy method has the efficacy of 75 to 99% according to internet. Although it has advantage, it's very unsafe. For this method, sieve of real menstrual cycle must be recorded. Then the fertile period can be calculated. Sexual intercourse is avoided during this period. However, this method is considered ineffective and obsolete.
On the other hand, we have basal temperature method. This method consists of recording the temperature change every day for at least 3 menstrual cycles. With this, you can predict the infertile period of the women. The temperature should be taken every morning in the same place. The infertile period or safe period is from the third consecutive day of elevated body temperature and goes until the next menstruation.
Yeah, also the use of natural method with a barrier or hormonal method is called mixed family planning.
Before we finish, I would like to talk about a controversial topic that are main contraceptive methods. Do you want to talk about them?
I wanna say that the contraceptive method for men are more than just condom.
We have an example and it's interrupted sexual intercourse, but it's not very effective because sperm may remain in the preseminal fluid.
Yeah, and also we heard that the hormonal methods are in development.
I heard about like injections or pill. One pill called YCT 529, both of which reduces sperm production without affecting sexual desire or pleasure.
Research continues to endure long-term efficacy and safety.
Finally, I think that we have to talk about the surgeries. I understand there exists the tubal ligation and vasectomy.
Yeah. For example, if you want, I could say that the dual ligation is a 10-minute minimally invasive surgery where the tubes are cauterized. But if you are very young and very fertile, it can reverse itself over the years.
Yes, also exists the vasectomy, a surgery where the vas deferens is cut, which is where the sperm passes through. It can be reversed with a vasostomy.
Both surgery are 99% effective and an option if you don't want which or have children or be on hormone treatment.
I would like to share a fun fact. Did you know that the first document condoms was used in the 16th century? Although condoms today are much more effective and affordable, the earliest condoms were made from materials such as linen or animal intestines. Hard to believe, right?
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure to share this space with you girls. With this chapter, we end the first season of Cycle Power.
We learn, we laugh, and above all, we show it our listeners that they are not alone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.